There's a map of Vietnam. It's not made of paper. It's not on your phone. This map is etched in the whispers of the wind, carved into ancient stones, painted in the smiles of people far from the tourist trail. It leads to the country's beating heart, a place most visitors will never see. They'll follow the crowds. They'll stick to the script. They will sip their coconut water in Ha Long Bay, snap a selfie on the Golden Bridge, and think they've conquered Vietnam. But they haven't even scratched the surface. They've walked right past the real treasure, blind to the adventure a few steps away. This isn't about judging them. The biggest predator in Vietnam isn't a snake or a tiger. It's comfort. It's a silent hunter that stalks every traveler. It promises air conditioning, familiar food, and Wi-Fi. It lures you into a carefully curated bubble where everything is easy and nothing is challenging. You are herded from one photo op to the next, interacting only with people paid to make your journey smooth. It insulates you from the very thing you came to find: connection. Hanoi, Ha Long Bay, Da Nang, Hoi An, Ho Chi Minh City. Efficient, clean, predictable. But it's a phantom Vietnam. The real Vietnam, with all its beautiful, messy, unpredictable glory, remains hidden just out of sight. The escape route is there, but it's unmarked. It requires a conscious decision to break free, to step off the pavement and onto the dirt track. Most people are afraid. They fear getting lost, unfamiliar food, the language. But fear is just a compass pointing you toward what you need to do. It's a signal that you're on the edge of a breakthrough. Forget the tranquil waters of Ha Long Bay. The real drama is further north, in a place called Ha Giang. This is the frontier, a land of colossal limestone casts that rip through the clouds. This isn't a gentle boat cruise. This is a full-body confrontation with nature at its most raw and powerful. The Ha Giang Loop is a legendary motorbike route, a ribbon of asphalt clinging to the sides of mountains, sheer drops that will make your stomach leap into your throat. You'll face dust, rain, winding roads that demand absolute focus. This is a physical and mental challenge, but it filters out the casual visitor and rewards the true explorer. After conquering these peaks, the world looks different. You'll meet ethnic minority communities, Hmong, Tay, Dao, who live in harmony with this brutal, beautiful land. This isn't a cultural show. Here you are the guest. You will be humbled by their resilience and generosity. But wait, if you rent a motorbike, do you have to wear one of those helmets that smells like 1,000 other people's sweat? Yes, you do. It's a rite of passage, builds character. You've seen a part of Vietnam few will witness, but this is just the beginning. The mountains hold one secret, but deep in the humid jungles further south, an entire lost kingdom is waiting to be found. From the raw power of the mountains, our expedition takes us south into the dense, humid jungles outside Hoi An. While thousands crowd Hoi An's lantern-lit streets, a different magic lies hidden just an hour away. It's a place steeped in mystery and silence, the My Son Sanctuary. These aren't just old buildings, these are the ruins of the Champa Kingdom, a civilization that rivaled the Great Khmer Empire. For over 1,000 years, this was their spiritual heart. Then history happened. The kingdom fell, the jungle moved in, and the site was later bombed during the Vietnam War. Today, a haunting collection of red brick ruins stands in a silent valley. It feels like you've stumbled on a lost city. A place where ghosts still whisper on the wind. Why do so many people miss it, or only give it a quick glance? Because it requires imagination. Unlike Hoi An, My Son is broken. It's scarred. It doesn't hand you its story on a silver platter. You have to walk among the ruins, touch the ancient bricks, feel the weight of centuries. So you're telling me I have to use my brain on vacation? Outrageous. Go early, before the tour buses arrive. When the mist clings to the valley floor and the insects and birds are the only sounds. You found a kingdom time forgot. But the past holds many secrets. Our next clue takes us further south. Our journey continues south, leaving the ghosts of the Champa Kingdom behind. We're heading for the Mekong Delta, Vietnam's Rice Bowl. Many tourists will take a day trip from Ho Chi Minh City to Mai Tho, get on a boat, try a coconut candy demo, and be back by dusk. But the real Mekong, untamed, sprawling, vibrant, is further downriver. In the city of Can Tho, life happens on the water. The river is the highway, the marketplace, the soul of the community. Your destination, Kai Rang Floating Market. Hundreds of boats converging in beautiful chaos. Boats laden with pineapples, watermelons, dragon fruit. A man hangs a pineapple on a pole as an advertisement. Hang on, noodle soup for breakfast from a boat. Is that even safe? Mate, it's the best you'll ever have. Let a local boatman guide you. He points out things you'd never notice alone. You're not a spectator, you're in the middle of it. You breathe the smells of ripe fruit, the diesel fumes, the rhythm of commerce. Not the diluted day trip version. You've witnessed the lifeblood of the Delta. But our map isn't complete. We must travel back in time to the imperial capital. From the Mekong, our expedition takes a sharp turn north to the Perfume River. We arrive in Hue, the former imperial capital. The Nguyen emperors once ruled from here. This city doesn't shout, it whispers. Hue is a city of ghosts. Quiet grandeur, serene gardens, a sorrowful sense of the past. The Citadel, a vast walled fortress containing the imperial city and the forbidden Purple City. Like my son, it was a victim of war, much destroyed during the Tet Offensive. Empty courtyards and bullet-pocked walls remain. The real secret, imperial tombs scattered along the river and hills. Min Mang, Kai Din, Tuduk, miniature worlds for the emperor's afterlife. Visit these elaborate graveyards at dawn. Serene, melancholic, almost no crowds. Hue forces you to slow down and reflect. It demands contemplation. It rewards patience. Walk in the footsteps of emperors and feel the pulse of Vietnam's feudal heart. Now, travel north to the highlands to find a culture that is woven, not built. For our final piece of the map, we return to the northern mountains, Sapa. Beyond the well-trodden paths of Sapa town, real cultural immersion requires going deeper. You'll see Black Hmong, Red Dao, communities with woven traditions that tell stories in thread. From hemp cultivation to spinning thread, indigo dyeing and intricate embroidery. These patterns are a language telling myths, history, connection to nature. Witnessing this is witnessing living history. It's not a performance. It's daily life and economic survival. They might invite you to try. You'll feel the skill required. Step into their world and gain respect for their artistry. Wait, are you saying my North Face jacket isn't the peak of textile technology? Shocking. You're not just buying a souvenir but a life story. You've witnessed living art of a timeless people. You've seen threads of history woven into fabric. You've collected the clues. Raw mountains, ghosts of a lost kingdom, the soul of a river, the heart of an empire, living art. What now? We've journeyed from the peaks of Giang to the waterways of the Mekong. We've uncovered secrets buried in the jungle and walked through halls of forgotten emperors. We have assembled the hidden map. It shows that the real Vietnam is not a destination to be ticked off a list. It is a series of powerful, immersive experiences. It's the feeling of the wind on your face, the silence among the ruins, the taste of noodle soup on a floating market. The postcard view is beautiful but flat. The journey we took has depth, texture, challenges, and rewards. It's the difference between reading about survival and actually being in the wild, feeling the rain, building shelter, finding food. You don't just see the real Vietnam, you feel it in your bones. The fear of missing out is real, but it's not about missing a photo opportunity. It's about missing the chance to connect with the land, the history, the people. Missing that is returning home unchanged. The greatest risk is returning home unchanged, having your prejudices confirmed instead of shattered. It's the risk of seeing the world through a window instead of stepping out the door. The hidden wonders of Vietnam are a cure for this. They force you to engage, to adapt, to learn. They break down the barrier between tourist and traveler. They turn a simple vacation into an expedition of the human spirit. So, here we are, at the end of the map. But this isn't the end of the journey. It's the beginning of yours. I've given you the coordinates, the clues to a richer, deeper experience of Vietnam. A map is useless until you take the first step. Find a local guide, rent that motorbike, eat the strange-looking fruit, get up before dawn, turn down the alley that isn't in the guidebook, put down your phone and look people in the eye. Be brave, be curious, be present. The wilderness of experience is out there waiting for you. It's in Vietnam, and it's everywhere else in the world, just off the beaten path. Go find it, survive, and more importantly, thrive. Celebrate the change inside you. The ultimate souvenir is not something you can buy in a shop. It's the memory of a taste, a sound, a feeling that will stay with you for life. You've got the coordinates. Now go make your own map.